It's recorded. I don't think I'll put that part in there. Because he'll be beating my door down.
Yeah, man. We can't have little Bruce Leroy tweaking like that.
Because he gonna kick both of us.
Kick the whole door down or everything. The door that fell down, he's still standing there with his leg in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Pause like a picture or something.
Yeah, for real. It's still in the pose like...
Smoke.
Like, man, if you don't come in, man, what's wrong with you, man? You did all this.
Smoke gonna be surrounding them and everything.
Yeah, smoke. The smoke from the cement dust.
I might have to put this part. I might have to put this in there, but I'm gonna bleep out the name.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, straight up, man. That is crazy. That is so funny like that.
That is so funny.
Dang. Let me see. I want to say this like real professionally. And I'm going to start talking a lot faster, especially because I'm off this Mountain Dew right now, y'all. But I want to welcome all of the listeners to Like Father, Like Daughter. It's me, your gracious host, Marcus Smith, with my gracious co-host, Ariana Reese. We're family in layman's terms, I guess you would say. I'm her father, for you guys who don't know. And hence, by me being her father, she's my daughter. And we present to you Like Father, Like Daughter, where we basically just have a meeting of our minds, just for really, everybody to really tune in and just get an eighth of the dialogues that we tend to have on a day-to-day basis. I don't know if she wanted to say anything. I'm assuming that she's just letting me flow from the survival scrolls at this point. And what I wanted to really bring up was the brother Diddy. Yeah, man, Diddy. I wasn't going to jump on the Diddy train because I know everybody's posting about the Diddy thing. I know that's a trending topic. It's really kind of to the point to where it's not even trending no more because it's just, so much going on. But the reason I'm bringing it up because I ended up listening to some audio of Diddy and Bad Bunny. Do you know who Bad Bunny is?
Yeah.
The Hispanic dude, he was on the Cheetos commercial. He's like a pop star, Hispanic pop star. Oh, man. This was crazy.
I have not heard about this, actually.
Oh, man. This was, I just heard it. I think it was today. I heard it today. And it was really by default, too. I was, how, they had, certain little things that you might be scrolling, looking at one video, and then if you scroll up, it'll go to another video, and then next thing you know, I hear Bad Bunny crying.
Oh.
I'm like, what is going on? What? The man is crying. I really don't even want to go into the full details of what's going on with Bad Bunny and Diddy. But look, it's crazy. This dude Diddy he's vicious. And it was really surprising to me because honestly, I come up off Diddy. You know what I mean? Diddy, I'm 43, so, Diddy was like, in the music industry. He came in the music industry at around the time that, music just became important to me. Big Papa, the Notorious B.I.G. or Love It When You Call Me Big Papa song and all that stuff came out. And so Diddy, everybody knew Diddy. juicy and all that different type of stuff. In my mind, Diddy was always like a soft dude. You know what I mean? Like, he had the soft voice, he had the S curl. He used to, dance around like in the videos, like Suge Knight was even talking about, back in that time. Diddy, in my view of Diddy, he was a soft dude. Like, he was soft. And I'm just saying that really to be kind of generous with the assessment of his character. I don't want to just be flat out, blunt and call him something else. Because I really don't know the brother like that to even do that. And that's not really cool neither. But the impression that he gave, especially because I was a Tupac fan, you know what I'm saying, was that he was, he wasn't really, no type of dominant personality. Well, nothing could be farther from the truth. Nothing could be farther from the truth. I realize this dude, Diddy, is a demon. He might have been the most sadistic individual ever to hit the music industry. This dude is vicious. He's doing all types of masculine men. Wrong. He's making these dudes basically, it was just another video the other day. It was I guess another little like portion of that Meek Mill thing jumping off, right? To where like Meek Mill was saying yes sir to him and all type of stuff while they was having a little, whatever, you want to call it. He was saying yes sir and all type of different stuff, and it's just like, man, that's heavy, man. It's really heavy, man. That entertainment industry and stuff like that, man. Like, people really sell their souls.
Completely. He didn't think he was gonna get caught, or like, you just living your life crazy. You ain't think it was gonna come out at some point?
That's what I was thinking. Like, how do you not think that, like, you doing all this stuff and now, like, it get worse, like, than Bad Bunny and all that? That it's messed up, but that's what they got going on. It didn't even sound consensual. I was about to say that was some consensual stuff, but the way Bad Bunny was crying, the man crying. The way that the man was crying, it didn't sound like it was consensual. The man was crying real tears. And look, I'm going to keep it real. I understand now why a lot of people haven't even came out even speaking about this like they would if it was anybody else. You notice that a lot of celebrities is not even saying nothing about Diddy, for real, for real. The main people who are saying stuff about Diddy are not celebrities. It's people like, for one, Jaguar Wright, and like his ex-bodyguards and stuff like that. It's not people in the industry saying anything about Diddy, if you notice that. You're rarely seeing anybody. I can't really think about anybody in the industry that I've seen actually speak out about Diddy. Now, when Chris Brown did that to Rihanna, everybody had something to say about Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the industry was talking about Chris Brown. Chris Brown, anytime anybody in the industry do anything, everybody else in the industry got something to say about it. But Diddy, who has done more, obviously, than anybody in this industry, more than anybody in the industry, has the least amount of people in the industry saying anything about it. And that's because I truly believe he didn't tested all of them. And they know if they say anything out of their mouth, Diddy got receipts.
What do you think of his kids like at his trial? And do you think they knew about what his life was?
I believe his sons did. I believe his sons did. You know, I do. I believe that they was all a part of it. I really do believe that. The daughters, I can't really put it past them, but I'm you know, that's like more so of, I say a 60-40. I'm not even going to say 50-50. I believe it's a 60% chance they knew. Because you can't put nothing past them neither. They probably had some of their friends and stuff coming through.
My whole thing is, if that's how you get down, do you. But do it with other people who consent to how you get down. When you
Man, they
force
said
it
he
on
got
people, they said he got what?
9-year-olds, man, and
Oh
all
my
type
God.
of stuff,
That's
man.
disgusting. That's sick.
Yeah, man. And so that's kind of like disappointing to me to some degree. I'm not going to lie. At first, I thought it was funny about the whole Meek Mill thing. And not even because, look, I wasn't even tripping off Diddy in that sense. I was more so tripping off Meek Mill. But see, I can expect Diddy to be into some old, you know, moist type stuff per se. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't see Meek Mill in that light. You know what I mean? I couldn't see Meek doing all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, wow, this dude, Meek, come on now, baby. Like, man, you was supposed to be one of them ones, you know? And here it is. I don't even want to say everything that come to my mind because my mind, my imagination can just jump all the way into left field. But you got P. Diddy. I don't even want to say. I'm not even going. I'm gonna catch myself.
Because I'm scared what you could possibly say.
Because it gets real wild. It gets real wild, man. You and this man, P. Diddy, then D-rolled before each other. Y'all done D-rolled before each other, and you done allowed this man to do you like this. This is, I don't know. I'm not going to go there. I'm not even going to go there because it's too much. Maybe the Mountain Dew mixed with how late it is at night got me a little, you know, inebriated, you know what I'm saying, or some of that nature, but I don't want to even touch that. I'm just gonna let it rest, man. But yeah, man, I couldn't believe that. You know what I'm saying?
They need to throw him under the jail. Did he just get out or something? Or like, did he just make bail or something? Or am I tripping? I haven't been on social media in a few days.
No,
so
I mean, from my understanding, they won't give him a bail.
Okay. So that's what I heard. Like, well, when I was on there, but then I don't know. I got on there for a second and I thought I seen something about him getting out, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, he needs to stay under the jail. I'm sure it's a culture shock for him to come from living life how you please to having all the riches and women and men, eating what you want to eat, doing life how you want to do it, to completely just not having that.
Eating them jailhouse bologna sandwiches.
And I don't know nothing about that, but I can imagine that it is not.
We used to call it Freddy Krueger meat. Because it looked like the meat on Freddy Krueger's face. Like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Man, because it looked like the meat on Freddy Krueger's face, man.
Well, we're going to see what his future holds. But, you know, I'm happy that he getting caught. And I think Cassie coming out with that lawsuit was the beginning of everything. And why he sat up and lied and say he would, you know, all that stuff was untrue. Then this footage come out of him beating her. It was just the beginning of everything. And, like, the fact that we have actual physical proof of something that you've done, You can't be lying and act like you ain't, you just an innocent angel, because you not.
He said that he got some more footage, man, of all types of people, man, down there, man. They said they got footage, man, I guess that's where the Bad Bunny tapes that came in at too. You know what I'm saying? I guess that was something that just was leaked. But who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. This stuff just so crazy to me, man. Mm-hmm. You don't know what to really believe. Yeah. But it is crazy. I'm not going to lie to you, man, because, like, hey, people get in that industry, they want that money, and they'll do anything to get it. And it's like, man, money ain't that deep, man.
That's what I be thinking.
It's not that deep, man.
It's nice to have, but dang, have to go through all of that and have to face Diddy to get some coins, I wouldn't dare.
Yeah, and then it's like this. This is how I look at it, right? So let's just say I got 10 million. Okay. Now, it ain't really too much more that I'm going to change in my lifestyle, right? If I had an extra 90 million.
That's how I be thinking.
You know what I'm saying? If I had 10 million, if I had 100 million, my lifestyle is going to be the same. I don't need to really do too much. I'm content with having me my 10 million or my 100 million working for me while I'm tucked off somewhere in a nice spacious home. That ain't got to be too much. I don't need a whole bunch of rooms that I really don't need and all that different type of stuff. I don't need a whole bunch of exotic cars. I don't need planes and all that shit. Right. I don't need that shit. I'm cool with just, hey, man, I live in a nice crib. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, who did to me, they straight. Ain't nobody wanting for nothing. And that's cool with me. I don't got to do all that extra stuff. So it ain't no price tag that I would put on my soul. I'm not about to do nothing for no 10 million. I'm not doing nothing for nothing. Mm-hmm. I'm going to work. I'm going to take care of business to get to where I'm trying to get. And, man, wherever that take me, then that's where I'm going to be at. But other than that, ain't no reason for me to compromise my whole moral self for no income, man. Why? So you essentially sold your behind. Let's just put it like that.
Your tail.
You done essentially just sold your behind. So for what? You sold your behind for you can do what? So you can live in a bigger house, so you can have some more cars. You know what I'm saying? So you can have you what? So you done went from what? The Ferrari to what? The Bugatti or something like that. You did, you just sold your behind
for some stuff.
For more trinkets.
Right. For some stuff.
But you got to live with yourself for the rest of your life.
Your soul empty. You can't even really enjoy the Bugatti.
You can't enjoy the Bugatti because your booty.
Your butt hurt.
It hurt, yeah. You can't enjoy it. You can't even sit on the seat. You can't even sit on the seat.
I don't understand that at all because, I mean, I don't know. Money can make life easier. And, like, it's definitely, I've definitely experienced, like, I mean, I ain't the richest chick in the world, but I'm just saying, like, when I have money to spend and all that, it makes me happy to do that. But, like, I have also experienced getting stuff that I asked for that if I'm not happy on the inside, if I'm not right on the inside, I can't even enjoy that thing. And so that's why I just don't understand how you could just sell your tail like that for some money, and you know you're not gonna be happy at the end.
But, right, in good conscience. You know what you had to do to get this. Now you can't enjoy. That's like, man, I don't know. To me, it's really like, I don't know, man. I really don't know, man. And you know what's so crazy? When I was little, I used to want to be in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a rapper so bad. I wanted to be, man, look, I'm telling you, that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a rapper.
It's crazy because it's such a dark place. Like,
but man, when you find out, you ever saw that movie Eyes Wide Shut? Oh, you gotta watch that.
That sounds scary.
You gotta. It ain't scary. It's basically about what Diddy doing, like all them celebrities and stuff, man, and you know, man, what's going on just in that world, that secret society world. And I don't really want to get all off into that because, you know, I ain't got time to be messing with them people. You know what I'm saying? People be talking about them people and stuff. I ain't got no time. I ain't into nothing y'all into. Don't come looking for me. I ain't trying to put y'all business out there in the street.
Okay. I'm just trying to do me. Stack my coins.
Right. You know, that's all I'm trying to do. I ain't got nothing to do with y'all. I ain't trying to figure nothing out, and I ain't trying to tell nothing. But the movie Eyes Wide Shut, most definitely that's a hit right there, man.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, you gotta check that out. Eyes Wide Shut, that's a hit. That's most definitely a hit.
Okay, so
but yeah, I know we've been a little bit everywhere on this subject right here, man. But we had to touch on the Diddy situation, not necessarily because the trending topic aspect of it all, because that's kind of really done and over with. Like, it's kind of just drifting off into the background right now. But more so because of this Bad Bunny video. Now, look, for anybody who has heard the Bad Bunny video that I'm talking about, feel free to let me know if that's not even if that's some type of AI generated type of stuff. I'm not gonna feel no type of way if you correct me. You know, because maybe like I say, it was my first time exposed to it. It was just, you know, and like once I hear something, you know, once of that nature, I really ain't trying to listen to it too many times afterward to really discover what's going on. So like if I'm off, you know, please let me know, because I'm not trying to assassinate the brother Bad Bunny character, you know, for sure. You know, Diddy shit already fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no coming back.
Yeah. You know, but in regards to Bad Bunny, I don't know him. I don't know none of them people. But at the same time, I most definitely ain't trying to just be sitting out here fucking this character up, and I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. But that is something I heard with my own ears today. They got an audio of Bad Bunny and Diddy. Anybody can look it up. You know, YouTube. All you got to do is put audio of Bad Bunny and Diddy in YouTube, and you're going to hear everything that I'm talking about to know that I'm not full of shit. You know what I'm saying? As you should already know. You know, I might be a jokester and all that different type of stuff, but I'm not full of shit, though.
You might tell a joke, but you never tell a lie.
You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. I ain't going to tell you no lie, man. That's one thing I pride myself on, is just me trying to be as thorough and honest as possible in all of my dialogues, man. You know, either love it or hate it, man. You know. And speaking of not telling a lie, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a perfect segue into what I was talking to Ariana about, you know, before we jumped on here. And that was a whole thing about procrastination. You know, I actually was telling her how I feel like I've been procrastinating. I'm gonna just say I feel like I've been bullshitting. Now, to other people's standards, honestly, I might not be bullshitting, but I feel like according to my own standards, I've been bullshitting because I feel like it's more that I should have had accomplished in these past 2 weeks than I have. You know, I haven't been wasting time on miscellaneous bullshit, but I haven't been utilizing my time to its optimum potential. I've been allowing myself to settle for doing good things with my time versus doing the best things with my time. So for that reason, I feel like I've been bullshitting, I've been procrastinating. Things that it should take me only, let's say, I'm going to just say 30 minutes to do. It's been taking me 2 days to do. You know, shit like that. And I've been allowing myself to get kind of preoccupied. You know, I'm not nothing frivolous. I'm not going to sit up there and say that. But time management is important. You can get caught up in doing some things that's productive, but you might be being productive in an area that isn't in alignment with your goal. It's almost like if you got a goal to go to Chicago, for instance, and you start driving towards St. Louis. It's like, yeah, you making progress. You headed somewhere, but you headed in the wrong direction. You progressing towards another destination than the one that you wanted to go in. Yeah, you progressing and you getting somewhere, but you're not going where you set out to go. And I believe that I've been doing that here lately, and I'm not really feeling myself about it. You know what I mean? I know it's no reason to waddle in the mud. You know, they say never complain about anything in life. You either accept it or you change it. So I know that my only option is to change it, because I'm most definitely not going to accept it. But I just was expressing that to her today. You know, I just was talking about that actually about an hour or so ago.
What's your game plan going to be for moving forward?
Well, I'm going to say this. This is what I did do. And it might sound as if it may, not actually, I don't know, go with the game plan. But, hey, it was something that I did that I feel fit perfectly. I did some grounding today.
Okay. Like what?
I really like grounding, earthing.
Like what did you do?
I took off my shoes and my sock, and I walked around the park today.
Was it in the good neighborhood? Because remember you said you don't want to be stepping on no needles or nothing.
Yeah. Well, actually, it was some niggas sitting on the. That's how you know. That's how you know when. Hey, that's how you know the neighborhood was already messed up. When somebody say, well, it was some niggas, as soon as it was like this neighborhood was not where you were supposed to be at. Just off them words right there, right. I know this wasn't the place to be. But no, it was some niggas sitting up under the baseball, what is it, the dugout. They drinking 211s and smoking weed.
And you earthing.
And I was earthing right there in front of them niggas, too. Yeah, they were smoking weed. I know they was probably wondering, like, that nigga right there is high as hell. He done took all his shoes and socks off and just start walking through the damn field. But no, that's what I really did. And to tell the honest to God truth, I don't feel like it did a damn thing.
For
I
real?
felt like I walked through all that grass for really no reason. In the moment, though, let me say that. I didn't feel as if it was doing anything. But now that I'm talking to you, for whatever reason, it's either that or this Mountain Dew. I feel like something has changed.
Okay, like what?
I don't know. I feel lighter or something, though. For real, for real. Like they say when you do the earthing thing, you know what I'm saying? They say, like, you know, you basically transfer energy, you know what I mean, over to the universe, and then the universe, or let me just say the earth, you know what I'm saying, and the earth transfer energy into you, you know what I'm saying, and say that the earth takes, like, basically all of that impure energy, you know what I mean, from, like, I guess up out of your own personal energy field, and it replenishes you with good energy and so on and so forth. And I can't say I felt all that at the time, but now that I don't that I'm not earthing, it's as if I can feel, now that I'm separated from the earth, I can feel the benefits of what I did while I was doing the earthing thing. Like now that I'm not standing on like just grass and soil and nothing like that, and I'm back like just, you know, in my flip flops or whatever the case may be, yeah, I can feel something different for real. I really mean that. So I think.
Go ahead.
I think that like really like you know, that was the first thing. A part of my game plan was to do something that was therapeutic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because like your mindset is everything about the game plan. That's 90% of the game plan is your mindset.
Yeah.
So if you ain't doing anything therapeutic, you know, you could try to, you know, fix some outer details, but your mind is kind of like, you know, it's kind of like, what is that, man? Like in the snow, I don't know why I can't think of it. Traction, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like when you in your vehicle, and like your car might be sliding off, you know what I'm saying, course or whatever, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The traction will pull it right back, you know, to the right course.
Right.
That's how your mind is, you know what I'm saying? But it'll pull you right back to the wrong course. You trying to get off the course that you've been on, which may be unproductive, you know what I mean? And you putting forth effort, but then, you know, just, you know, by nature, it's going to pull you right back if you don't change your mindset.
Right. Yeah. That's real. Okay, this is a little, it's related, but it's unrelated. That's something I've been doing in my relationships. Like, just really watching my mindset. And I've been fasting for the last 2 days, well, a day and a half, from social media and from just like talking to certain people and just to get my mind right. And it's been so good. But I noticed that first of all, I've been single for some time. So like when you start to like somebody, you might think you healed in certain areas and healed from past things, but it's almost like, okay, now this is a mirror. Now I see, ooh, I'm triggered in this area, you know? And so that's why I've been taking my time too. It's not earthing, but I think it's another form of just like self-care. I just been fasting, taking my time just to get my mind right and like come up with a new game plan of how do I respond when I feel triggered by certain things, or like how am I going to move forward as a healthy individual. And yeah, I think that's true what you said. Like you got to have your mind right, because it's just going to guide you. And if your mind ain't right, if you stuck on procrastination, or if you stuck in your old ways, or you stuck in your triggers, that's just the way you gonna go. And so it's good to get your mind right through techniques like grounding or fasting or whatever, because you just gotta be right. It's self-care. And you can't pour from an empty cup.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I've just been focusing on more too. Taking time for me, getting off of toxic social media, and getting my mind right so I can succeed.
That's how I know this like father like daughter thing is more true than people really even realize, man. Because I swear to God, man, God is my witness, man. God is my total witness. For these past 2-3 days, I swear to God, something been telling me, hey, not necessarily fast from social media, but something been telling me, I swear to God, and saying, hey, just fall back from social media for a minute. Mm-hmm. You know, even though, you know, it's the same as fasting from it, I'm not going to lie and say that's the phrase that I was using in my mind.
Right.
But nevertheless, in my mind, something been telling me just lay off of it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Just leave it alone for a hot second.
Yes.
You know,
it's always something with them.
And it is. It's real toxic, man. People really is, man, just real toxic on social media, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, some people get bad at you saying how some people toxic on social media. A lot of times, them be the people who be toxic on social media.
Mm-hmm. Creating content.
Yeah, it's like, hey, man, ain't nobody got time for, you know, like all of that unnecessary stuff that be going on up there. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you know, I told myself I was just going to start unfriending people.
Mm-hmm. That's what I be doing. If I'm scrolling on my timeline and I see your tail bent over or you shaking tail on my timeline, just little stuff like that. Why are you here? I do not want to see that. If you're not offering nothing positive, please get on somewhere. I do not want to see that.
For real. And that's exactly what I'm about to start doing, man, because, see, my thing is, where I already started this process, but I started with people who, like, I'm tired, but this has been my issue. People who might have, like, some motherfucker that they messing with or something, you know what I'm saying? And, like, they always breaking up, and then they always talking about how they significant other ain't shit, and this motherfucker, this, that, and the third, and ooh, and just air out all the man dirty laundry and all this old shit. And then next thing you know, they back together.
I was about to say, all to end up with them an hour later.
Right, and then next thing you know, they going through 4 more months pass or something. They going through the same, yeah, nigga, you can't raise a man, a grown. These niggas need mamas and all this old stuff, and just talk totally like, man, talk about this man like he wasn't worth shit, and then next thing you know, here it is, a couple more weeks later. Y'all back together again.
In love. Getting married.
Right, in love. Right, and right now you talking about, yeah, you know, ain't nothing like having a real man around and all. It's like, hold up. What? You just said the man need a mama. Now you talking about how ain't nothing like a real man, and he talking about, now y'all got on the matching Christmas pajamas and all that type of, you know, you know what, man, I'm not about to be dealing with y'all emotional instability in my timeline, because I really believe that all this stimuli somehow, some way is affecting my mind.
Stimuli.
For real. So I just said, after the last incident, I said, no, I'm not going to be able to do this. This is where my unfriending thing start. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And I'm about to start unfriending jealous motherfuckers, too.
That's it.
All these jealous people on motherfucking Facebook and shit like that, man. I'm telling you, man, all these sneak dissing motherfuckers, man, you got some motherfuckers that be sneak dissing. Mm-hmm. I don't know who they be talking about, but I know it's sneak dissing. I ain't got time for all that, nigga. I don't got no time for your jealousy of whoever. I'm not even saying they jealous of me. I just know jealousy when I hear. I know sneak this when I hear.
You know, a
I ain't
hater
got
when you
time
see
for
it. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't got no time for no negativity. I ain't got no time for none of that stuff, man. I'm just like, you know what? Hey, that's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's how y'all want to care. Y'all can care, but not on my motherfucking line. I refuse.
Okay, I know that's right. For real, I'm tired of people. People always got
Yeah,
something to say. Even down
I
to
need
like,
it.
go ahead.
No, because there's too many positive people in the world, but when you just expose yourself to nothing but the negative people in the world, it seems like the positive people don't even exist.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But
Like,
it's only like that because you just didn't allow yourself in your environment to be consumed with all these negative entities. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, cut the motherfuckers off. If you got 5,000 friends on Facebook, you can't have no more. Now, if you got 5,000 friends and 3,700 of them all negative, you taking up space for 3,700 positive people that can be on your page. And you seeing good news come down your timeline. Positive stuff, man. You know, affirmations, self-love, self-care, health, stuff like that. People talking about wealth and stuff like that. Not nobody up there shooting shots at people and, you know what I'm saying? You stupid, trying to sound smart. You want to argue and debate with people. Like, come on, man. Like, why do people even do that? Why is you even investing your time? Why is you wasting your time? Why is you utilizing your precious time to do trivial stuff? But you so damn smart. You so intelligent. But you so damn stupid that you wasting your time trying to prove that you, I don't know, I guess smart or something or intelligent or something. But it don't even matter. Like, it don't matter what you know if your life ain't reflecting, you know what I'm saying, like something prosperous.
right.
You got a lot of motherfuckers, they be musty. They be having boogers in their nose, hair hanging out their motherfucking nose. They scalps dry, all type of old shit. But you want to sound like you, Dr. Martin Luther X or something. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you worried about the wrong stuff. You need to focus on yourself. Get yourself together.
Right. Working at Popeyes. So it's just like, man, come on, man. Like, hey, knock it off for a second, man. Let's not do that, my nigga. Like, go ahead and get yourself together for real, man. You consuming yourself with the wrong shit, man. Get yourself together, first and foremost. That's it, that's all. That's all I'm trying to do. And then laugh. You see my shit, man, 9 times out of 10, I got something silly coming up my timeline. And if it ain't silly, it's something that's worth a value. I'm not sitting up here, man, trying to debate and go back and forth and throw shots at people and stuff like that. Like, that ain't what's up, man. It's like, man, hey, we got one life to live.
Exactly. Now, why don't we live a good one? Why do we gotta hear about you and your baby daddy and like, please, nobody want to hear that. I'm gonna start I have been just like unfriending people and unfollowing people, but I'm gonna just get more clear on even what I entertain, like scrolling on TikTok because or Instagram, because just depending on what you sit and watch, it kind of shapes your algorithm and what continues to pop up on your timeline. So I'm gonna start just like making sure I'm only engaging and consuming stuff that matters. Anything else can go, because the way that my mental health be affected by just scrolling, like, I can't. I just can't.
Man, they did something off track in my algorithms with photo, man. I promise you, man, it was so wild. Like, every time I scrolled on Facebook for some reason, it was showing like ladies like breastfeeding and shit, man. I swear to God, man. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm talking about Asian ladies, obese white women. I'm like, what the fuck is up on my Facebook? Like,
see, I don't know nothing about no Facebook algorithm. I don't even be getting on there.
Yeah, I'm like, man, every little like I guess like little promotion or advertisement. It was something about some ladies breastfeeding. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I don't look at no crazy shit on my phone, so I'm like, what the fuck is going on with like all this breastfeeding and shit? Like, man, the shit started getting kind of scary a little bit. I'm like, I'm scrolling. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this?
That is weird.
But yeah, I don't know about these algorithms, man. But I mean, they got it right, obviously sooner or later. But I don't know if somebody like try to what do they call that stuff? Put a bug on my phone or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they did, but yeah, it was weird as hell. And I asked somebody, I'm like, hey, dude, y'all be having all this stuff popping up on your phone? I'm like, hey, man, I don't know, man, what the hell that is, man. I think somebody put something on my phone, though.
Yeah.
I forgot what they call it though when they do it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the word. Not glitch.
Talk about a bug.
Yeah, man. Like tap. A bug. It's
phone tap.
Yeah, like when you be clicking on certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? Man, you've been clicked on something. A virus. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, a virus. Yep. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's what it sound like.
Yeah, like my phone had a virus. Well, I'm about to get rid of these joints, though, man.
I just got triggered to when you went to that car lot. It said what you was about to get. Woo! That's so
What happened?
I said I just got triggered to when you went to that car lot and you were saying what you was about to get. And you never came out with what you said you was about to get.
Yeah, man, they did me wrong, man. I don't know if I ever told y'all, man, but
I feel like you have.
I was about to trade my car in, man, because I'm you know, I just felt like it was time for me to level up. Now I ain't had my car no time. I came home in January. I got my car in January, and it ain't even been a full year, but I felt like doing some boss moves. You know what I'm saying? I felt honestly it was gonna be. It was a smarter decision because I felt like okay, I could get me a newer car with 0 miles, and essentially end up paying the same that I'm paying now. You know what I mean? Especially when you total in the insurance and all that different type of stuff. You know, when you're dealing with something that don't have absolutely no miles on there, and it's a upscale vehicle. A lot of times, that factors into the price of your insurance, of course. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, when you would have combined the two, in addition to, my vehicle now, which is a fairly nice vehicle, in insurance, it really basically kind of even out the same. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and go like this. And then they had me, I'm excited. I said, I'm about to fuck these people up on these streets now. I felt like all of my vengeance was going to be dispelled on all of the people who kicked me while I was down when I came through in this motherfucker. I was so happy. I was so excited. All of my homies that got love for me, I was just giving them bits and pieces of the details on how I was coming through. I was already setting up my music playlist on all the songs that I was going to listen to when I pulled off the car.
Had all these plans.
I done called the barber. I done set me a barbershop appointment. I done got to looking at all of these different wardrobes, man. I'm talking about these light up Balenciagas and all types of whole different stuff. I say, man, I'm about to hit the scene tonight And I went in there. I think it was maybe around either 8 in the morning or 10 in the morning. But it was real early when I went in. And I thought that this was going to be like maybe a 30 to 45 minute process. And man, look, they pulled the car up front, took the plastic up off that thing. I'm snatching plastic off the and look, hey, he got me feeling myself. Man, go on, snatch, man, this your shit. Snatch the plastic off. I say snatch the plastic off. I'm snatching the plastic up off of it like I just took some clothes out the cleaner or something. I'm pulling plastic up off the seat. I say, man, no, I'm going to leave the plastic on them other seats right there. So when my homie, you know what I'm saying, when I pull up on my homie, I can snatch the plastic off. Hey, man, go on, get up in there. Lean back, dude. Man, what? Working your button. I'm up in that boy. I done linked the seat. All the driver's seat is touching the back seat. I'm looking out the ceiling, laid back like I'm in a recliner. Look. Oh, man. To pull it up to the front. You know what I'm saying? This your car. We pull it up. Just park it right there. They had me pull it up to the front, to the front door, park it right outside there. I'm looking at the vehicle that has been getting me around since I done came home. Like, it just don't hold no value no more. I'm mad at the vehicle for no reason. I felt like I betrayed my vehicle. Like it was a woman who was down with me when I ain't had nothing, and now I done came up. It just totally just turned my back on her. You know what I'm saying? I felt like my vehicle had emotions at that moment. He was just looking at me like, man, this nigga ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? He done came and got this new car, and he ain't even drove up the lot in it yet. And I didn't even want to sit in my car no more. I didn't want to sit in there. I felt my car was beneath me, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I'm crying.
Oh, man, that was rough. And then I sat there, man. 1 o'clock came. 2 o'clock came. 3 o'clock. Now, I done got hungry. I told somebody I was going to pick them up from work. I didn't ever show up. I'm trying to get all this resolved at this car lot about this car. I just sent them text message, told them, look, hey, man, I don't know what to tell you, but, like, at this point, I got some stuff going on at this car lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm, trying to wrap everything up, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some new shit that I'm coming through. I got my homie in there who I used to work with. I'm telling them, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yeah, nigga, watch when I come through with this. My homie, he geeked, he laughing, I know you about to show out all of this shit going on. Man, only for them people to come out and tell me, man. At 5, 6, matter of fact, I think it might even been 7 o'clock at night.
Been up there all day.
My whole day. I've been here from 8 o'clock in this morning to 7 o'clock at night. That's almost 12 hours. Only for these people, after I done drove this car here to the front, belittled my previous vehicle. I felt so bad when I had to pull back off in my previous vehicle. The dashboard didn't even look the same up beside. I don't know why the dashboard all of a sudden did not look the same. The seats didn't look the same on the inside. And I just felt like my car was just saying, that's what your ass is.
That is so messed up.
Them people told me that they would not refinance me for another 4 to 6 more months.
That is so messed up. Like, your time just got completely wasted.
The man that had me snatching plastic off, though. And then I done told the lady, because it was a lady, she was out there looking at my car where it wasn't even really my car. This still in my mind, this is my car, right, even in this moment. But she was looking at the car that I thought was about to be my car, parked by the door. And, like, she was looking for cars, too. So I didn't want to say nothing, but I kept on seeing her walking around the car outside. I'm looking through the windows from outside the dealership, from the inside of the dealership. And I'm like, man, this lady keep on walking around my car. I'm like, I'm just going, let me go ahead and get up and say something real quick. So I went out there and I just like, excuse me, man, hey, how you doing? I'm not trying to interrupt or be rude or nothing, but I just want to let you know that that's mine right there. That's already paid for. So I don't know what you looking for, whatever the case may be, but that one, that's mine. That's why they pulled it up here. They told me to park right there because I'm about to get up out of here in a hot second. And she like, she say, she's like, oh, no, I wasn't trying to get it. I just think it's a nice car, you know. I was telling my friend about one of these and so on and so forth. I was like, okay, you know. I was like, yeah, I ain't trying to, you know, be like, you know, a crank or nothing like that. I just wanted to let you know that one right there is already paid for. You know what I mean? That's me. I'm just waiting on to finish with the paperwork, you know. Man, look. That lady left before I did. It's something new. And I'm just looking like, what is going on, man? Like, why is they holding me up? And the man kept coming to tell me every time. He like, yeah, everything, it's all good, man. Everything, we about to wrap everything up. All this different type of stuff.
You've been saying it for hours.
Man, the man told me that, man, since 8 o'clock that morning, man.
I'm crying. That was so funny to me. Oh my gosh.
The thing that was so crazy, because then like he came to me with a smile, like, man, hey man, I'm sorry to tell you, man. Then they saying that they not gonna be able to finance you, man. I hate that I had you here. Man, I wanted to punch that nigga in his face so motherfucking hard, man.
That is so funny.
But all I did was just keep smiling because I didn't want them to know that my dreams had been crushed.
I'm crying. Like, it took y'all all day to let me know this.
Right. I didn't want another man to know that he had hurt my feelings that much. So I just kept smiling. You know what I'm saying? I just kept smiling.
Hold back tears.
Right, yeah. With a vein thick as a thumb in the middle of my forehead.
I'm crying. That is so funny.
I'm looking like the nigga on Star Trek with my mama.
Inner turmoil just going through it.
I was looking at him. He look like he about to have a brain aneurysm or something around this motherfucker. Like,
I'm crying. Oh my gosh. That is the funniest thing.
Man, look, man.
Woo.
Telling you, man. Man, I was so pissed. What I did, as soon as I walk out the door, a nigga, he just want to start talking to me about some whole other shit. Hey, man, look, man, I just need to go sit down just for a hot second, man. Please, just let me get to my vehicle, man, because I'm trying to take all this in. I've been full of hope for 12 hours, man.
All to go back to the same car.
I was so mad. I didn't even know what to... And then, I don't want to really snap on fam who've been telling me all day that I was good because I really don't want to expose my hand and let them know that I was thirsty as hell for this car, man.
That is so funny.
Man.
I would have been so mad. I remember my first car. I went through that same thing because I was walking to work and everything in college, and okay, it was winter outside, so it was snowing, and then a dog ran up on me that same day while I was walking to work. I said, I'm going home to get a car. So I went home to Indianapolis, pulled up to a dealership, found something I loved. We went through the process, test drove it, all type of stuff. We was there for hours, all for them to tell me that I didn't have enough credit history to get that car. It was so crazy. I ended up getting something the next day though, but it was not what I wanted.
Man, them people be wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, come on, man. Y'all could have been told the motherfucker this, man. Y'all got me calling people. People, man, you get it yet? Where you at? I got people waiting on me to pull up. I've been telling them I was coming. I got people waiting to see this motherfucker.
Now you look like the boy who cried wolf.
Man, when I pulled up in the same vehicle, man, I had, I got some new features. See, I had, I told them I want to get some other stuff hooked up on it. So they telling me I got to wait now for a few more months before I can get the edition that I wanted. So, hey, man.
Edition. Oh, my God.
I'm like, oh, man, they ain't playing me, man. Ooh, damn.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Well, you want to wrap this episode up?
I do, but that was just therapeutic, me being able to talk about that car experience, because I really still feel some type of way about that now that I think about it. For real, man. I want to buy the whole damn car lot at this point, because I'm ready to fire me some motherfuckers.
I knew you was hot that day when you called me afterwards. I just knew it. I knew it.
I wish you could put that Tiger Woods picture up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We gonna have to put it on the Instagram so y'all can go see.
Right.
How
and
y'all
gonna know exactly how I felt.
Right. I'll put it on Instagram. When I upload this episode, y'all go to our Instagram. It's at Like Father Like Daughter Pod. Is it? Or podcast? Hold on.
I think so. That is exactly how I felt beyond a shadow of a doubt. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. That is exactly how I felt. Man. Yeah, that's man.
Crazy. Yeah, so it's Like Father Like Daughter .pod.
Hey, man, but we back down, man. You know what I'm saying? We back down like SmackDown, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, rocking with us. Hope y'all enjoy it. And hope it's more, that we can deliver, man, in future episodes, man, to keep y'all coming around.
Okay, I know that's right. We will talk to y'all on the next episode. Bye, guys.
Peace.